Hello everybody. Today we will speak about super antigen. What is super antigen meaning? Types of super antigen and explore associated disease with super antigen. Presented by Dr. Safa Sha'lan. I wish if you like the video, press the like button and subscribe with us. Let's start together. Super antigen are a class of antigen, bacteria, viruses, fungi that produce toxins that cause massive immune response and activation of a large number of T cells. Activated T cells directly without being bruised by antigen-presenting cells. Variable beta region of T cell receptor appears to be the receptor for super antigen. Let's see the figure together. Mode of action super antigen. The first figure represents the mode of action of normal antigen by conventional method of binding with MHC sites and receptor of T cell. The right side represents the super antigen when enter between MHC2 and a variable region of beta side of T cell receptor. The normal antigen enter in the left side of the MHC, but super antigen enter in the right side between the two region MHC2 and variable of beta region of receptor T cell. Directly bridge non-specifically between MHC2 and of ABC antigen presenting cell and T cell. Non-specific activation of T cells leads to massive release of cytokines such as tumor necrosis factor alpha, interleukin 6, interleukin 1, which can activate B cells, leads to increased secretion of non-specific antibodies, hypergammaglobulinemia. The overproduction of cytokines results in endothelial damage, circulatory shock. Super antigen in the normal antigen presenting cell will make engulfment for the antigen, and after phagocytosis complete, the remaining sites of the antigen will be represented on the cleft region of the MHC2 and binding with the receptor of T helper cell to complete specific cytokine release by the T helper cell and specific antibody production for this antigen. But in the other side, super antigen bypassing process binding with the variable beta region of T cell and MHC2 directly without enter in the cleft region made massive non-specific cytokines release, which lead to for the production of polyclonal beta cell activation and many antibody release hypergammaglobulinemia. Types of super antigen. Bacterial super antigen such as number 1 Staphylococcus enterotoxin that can cause food poisoning and toxic shock syndrome, as well as skin and soft tissue like this figure, skin and soft tissue, and food poisoning which causes diarrhea and vomiting. Number 2 streptococcal pyrogenic exotoxin which cause streptococcal pharynx, and the tongue of the children will be like straw parrot. Number 3 from the bacterial super antigen Clostridium difficile toxin that cause diarrhea and colitis in human like this. Viral super antigen. Number 1 Epstein-Barr viruses can cause beta cell lymphoma. 2 hepatitis B viruses can cause liver cancer. 3 Human immunodeficiency viruses (HIV) can cause T-cell apoptosis leading to immunodeficiency for cytomegalovirus. Fungal superantigen number 1 Candida albicans can cause excessive immune response leading to infection, node, and tissue damage. Number 2 Aspergillus that can cause bronchopulmonary aspergillosis and decrease in immune response. Number 3 Penicillium magnificae toxin can cause excessive response of immune system and overactivation of inflammatory cells. Disease associated with superantigen can be concluded as that bacterial 1 food poisoning, 2 toxin shock syndrome, 3 streptococcal pharyngitis, 4 diarrhea and colitis. Viral 1 immunodeficiency, 2 beta cell lymphoma, 3 liver cancer. Fungal 1 bronchopulmonary aspergillosis, 2 immuno-impairment, 3 inflammation and allergic reaction. We can conclude that superantigen are diverse bacterial, viral, and fungal superantigen. Each have unique characteristics that can cause massive activation of immune cells that can cause non-specific activation of T cells, lead to massive release of cytokines. The overproduction of cytokines results in endocellular damage, circulatory shock, multi-organ failure, and death. Escape normal antigen processing by antigen-presenting cells, bind directly to T cell receptors, and measure histocompatibility molecules. Treatment and prevention. Treatment may include antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral. Preventative measures include hygiene and avoiding exposure to contaminated environments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like for video and subscribe with us. Goodbye.